Grace and peace, guys. I just want to welcome you to my channel. If this is your first time watching, I'm Kdubtru, and I just want to thank you for being here. Leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, stay a while, and I hope you are blessed by the content. Yo, guys, I just want to talk about something real serious. If you're aware, socially aware of what's going on in our country right now, you saw what happened. You saw what happened with these. Now I'm just gonna call it what it was. It was evil. These evil men stormed the building, the Capitol building, and just wanted to riot, wanted to cause a riot. But I also want to talk about the woke hypocrisy, because if you recall, many months ago they were pro riots. They were justifying the riots. I'll say that. They were justifying why the riots were taking place. Black people are angry. Even a pastor said that try to make a correlation to the plagues in Exodus in the Bible were a protest.
Now, I want to give you something this for free. Now, some people don't believe Christians should protest. Do you know that this reparations was paid because God initiated Moses and the Israelites to protest Pharaoh and Egypt? How did they protest? The 10 plagues was protest. When Moses went there and said, "Let my people go," that was the sign. That was the protesting sign. And so with that in mind, that's beautiful to me.
And that's where we gotta get a pro protest, from in scripture, and using that as justification. And it was definitely unbiblical, because that is not a proof text for why you can do riots. Not just protests, but riots. That's what it is. What happened today was a riot, and it is evil. And I'll call both evil. I'll call all riots evil. That have violence in it, that has all that in it. It is evil. But today, many of the woke people were coming out, and saying that it's evil, which it was. But many months ago, they were arguing that it's okay. Arguing, hey, this is, people are angry and they need a place to, vent their frustrations. But now there's a different argument being made. A different argument. And one thing that we need to stop doing as well, one thing that needs to stop being done is, well, if it was black people, all of them would have been shot. Talking about the Trump supporters that stormed the Capitol building today. If it was all Trump supporters, they would have all been gunned down. As if there have been there's tons of video of people, black people and white people, storming into stores, rioting, looting. And so this narrative that black people are being hunted down like dogs needs to stop, because that's not true. Do black people die by the police? Oh, sure. Do white people? Sure. Do Hispanics? Sure. But you got to stop that narrative that, people are okay with rioting because someone lost their life today. Someone lost their life, and it's a sad event. But yeah, the hypocrisy of the woke church, it's amazing. They seem to be happy that the country is going leftist, is going socialist. Applauding men like Raphael Warnock, congratulating him simply because he's black. His policies are horrendous if you claim to be a Christian. Pro-abortion. Yes, and I don't get that. You guys claim to be so pro-black, and this guy wants to kill more black babies. How are you pro-black? You're a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite if you're applauding that. If you're applauding Raphael Warnock and men like him, that they're being in office just because you don't like Trump. And I'm not Republican, but I can clearly see there's I believe there's a party that is better. A party that lines more in line, not perfectly, of course not, with Christian principles. And so I just want to call out the woke hypocrisy, specifically the woke church. You spend all this time justifying riots, and then a riot happened when it's pro-Trump people, and now you're condemning riots. You guys are hypocrites, and it needs to stop. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I definitely want to do more content. So hey, grace and peace until the next time.